Your epic quest awaits. Hey bros, how's it going? PewDiePie here. Close your eyes for a second. No, really, do it. Picture this. You are the main character of your very own anime. Opening credits roll, music hits, absolutely epic. Camera zooms in on you, staring at the horizon with pure determination. What do you see out there? A stage. You're performing for millions. A laboratory. You're making a world-changing discovery. Or you're chilling on a giant pile of G Fuel. That thing you're imagining? That's your dream. It's not just a silly thought, it's the start of your grand adventure. Every great anime protagonist starts somewhere. They're not born the strongest ninja, they're not born the king of the pirates. They're just a regular person. Maybe a little weird, maybe an underdog. They have one thing, a massive, crazy, almost impossible dream. That dream fuels them. It's what gets them up to face overpowered villains. Or train until they literally pass out. The adventure starts right now. Let's do this. So, why is having a dream so important? Why can't you just, coast through life on easy mode? Well, you could, I guess, but that's like playing an awesome open-world RPG and never leaving the first town. You'd miss out on all the cool quests, the epic loot, and the insane boss fights. Life without a dream is kind of like that. It's safe, it's predictable, but it's also super boring. A dream is what gives you direction. It's your personal GPS, guiding you through the confusing, sometimes scary map of life. It's the ultimate power-up because it gives you a reason to keep moving forward. Think about it this way. A dream is pure energy. It's like a spirit bomb of pure hope and ambition. When you're feeling tired, when you failed a million times, when everyone is telling you to just quit, your dream is that little spark that whispers, "Get up, one more try." It's the thing that separates the NPCs from the main characters. Your dream is also your unique identity. Following your dream is the ultimate act of being yourself. Okay, so you have your epic dream. You're ready to be the protagonist. But then you wake up on a Tuesday morning, it's raining, and you just want to stay in bed and watch memes. What happened to your anime motivation? This, my friends, is where the secret training arc begins. Motivation isn't some magical power you're born with. It's a muscle. You have to train it every single day or it gets weak and flabby. So how do you do that? The first step is the simplest, but also the most important. Break it down. Your huge dream is the final boss. You can't fight it at level 1. Break it into tiny, easy-to-kill slimes. Instead of, "I'm going to become a famous artist," start with, "I'm going to draw for 10 minutes today." That's it. That's one dead slime. Soon, you'll have a pile of dead slimes, and you'll have leveled up without even realizing it. This is the power of small wins. Each tiny victory gives you a little bit of XP, a little boost of motivation. Celebrate these small wins. Big PP energy. The next part of your training is to build your environment. Finally, you need the power of friendship. No anime hero does it alone. Every good story needs legends, tales of heroes who came before and showed the way. These stories aren't just for entertainment, they are blueprints for success. They prove that the impossible is, in fact, very possible. Let's talk about some real-life anime protagonists. Think about someone like J.K. Rowling. Before she was the queen of a magical empire, she was a single mom. She was struggling. She was getting rejected by publisher after publisher. 12 rejections. Most people would have quit after 3, but she didn't. She believed in her world so much that she kept fighting. She had that main character energy, that stubborn refusal to give up. Or look at someone in a totally different field, like Michael Jordan. The guy was literally cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine that? The person who would become the greatest basketball player of all time was told he wasn't good enough for his high school team, but he used that failure as fuel. He used the memory of that failure to push himself to train harder than anyone else. He turned a negative into the biggest positive of his life. The one thing they all have in common is that they did not quit. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. You can make that same choice. Let's get one thing straight. In every single anime, there is a training montage. There is no exception. Naruto didn't learn the Rasengan by watching a tutorial. Goku didn't go Super Saiyan by wishing for it. They trained. They worked their butts off. They pushed themselves to their absolute limits, then pushed a little more. This is the grind. The grind is your most underrated, most powerful special move. It's not flashy, not always fun, but it is undefeated. Hard work will always beat talent when talent doesn't work hard. The grind is the day-to-day stuff. boring practice, tedious research, trying and failing, trying again, waking up early when you want to sleep in, anime usually speeds this up with cool music. In real life, you live it in real time. It can be tough. That makes you unstoppable. Let's bring this all back to you. We've talked about dreams, motivation, and hard work. But honestly, the most important piece of this puzzle is you. You are the main character. This isn't my story. It isn't some celebrity story. It is your story. Your life is the anime, and you are holding the pen. You get to decide what your character does next. Are you going to be the hero who steps up and faces the challenge, or the side character who just stands in the background and watches? The choice is entirely yours, every single day. Being the protagonist means taking responsibility. It means you can't blame the game or the system or other players for your lack of progress. Sure, some people start with better stats or better gear. That's true. Life isn't perfectly balanced. But a great protagonist doesn't complain about the unfairness of the world. They find a way to win anyway. You get to create your own character archetype. Embrace your quirks, your weirdness, your strengths, and your weaknesses. So start treating it like one. Start making choices that a hero would make. At the core of every great hero, beneath all the training and special moves, is one fundamental power: self-belief. It's the final and most important ingredient. You can have the biggest dream. You can have the strongest work ethic. But if you don't truly believe you can do it, you will sabotage yourself. Self-belief is your armor. It's the shield that protects you from negative words and from the negative voice inside your own head. That voice is often the final boss. Believing in yourself is not about being arrogant. It's not about thinking you're perfect. It's not about never failing. It's about believing you can get back up after you fail. It's having faith in your potential with no proof yet. The quiet, stubborn confidence. I might not be there yet, but I will. It's only a matter of time. This is the source of an unbreakable spirit. How do you build this belief? It starts with how you talk to yourself. Are you your own worst critic or your own biggest fan? Become your own hype man. Every day, look in the mirror and remind yourself who you are. You are the main character. You are on an epic quest. You have what it takes. Believe that. Truly believe it. All right, you've done the training, you've started your journey, and you're building your self-belief. But now, you stand before the final boss. And this boss isn't a giant dragon or an alien warlord. The final boss is you. It's that part of you that's full of fear, doubt, and insecurity. It's the voice that says, "Who are you kidding? You're not good enough. You're going to fail, and everyone will laugh." This is the ultimate battle. You'll fight it over and over throughout your journey. It's the shadow version of yourself. This shadow boss uses your own memories against you. Every mistake you've ever made. Its special attack is what if. Super effective. What if I fail? What if I'm wasting my time? What if they're right and I can't do it? This attack can paralyze you, trap you in inaction. Counter with your own move. So what? So what if I fail? I'll learn something and try again. So what if I'm wasting my time? I'm learning and growing. That's never a waste. Acknowledge it, don't obey it. When doubt whispers, don't pretend it's not there. Look it in the eye and say, "I hear you. Thanks for sharing. Now get out of my way. I have work to do." You take its power away by choosing to act anyway. Action is the ultimate antidote to fear. You are in control. You are the hero. This boss battle, you can win it. What now? Congratulations, bro. You made it through the 10-minute training montage. You've faced your inner demons. You've armed yourself with the power of the grind. You've officially leveled up. But remember, in any good game, leveling up doesn't mean the game is over. It means you've unlocked the next, even more exciting part of the world map. New challenges, bigger bosses, greater treasures. This is not the end. It's the beginning of the next season of your anime. The journey is the destination. The most important thing to do now is to take what you've learned and put it into action. Motivation is great, but it has a short shelf life if you don't use it. Don't just close this page and go back to scrolling. Do one thing, one small thing, right now that moves you one tiny step closer to your dream. Start the momentum now while the fire is still burning bright from this pep talk. Remember that you're not alone on this quest. All of us in this community, we're all main characters in our own stories, fighting our own battles. We're all part of the same guild. Share your journey. Your story could be the legend that inspires someone else to start their own adventure. So go out there and be the awesome, ridiculously overpowered anime protagonist you were always meant to be. If this video helped you, smash that like button because you're awesome. And subscribe so you don't miss the next part of our training arc together. Become a motivation magnet. You got this. Brofist.